The universe within a cinematic unfolding of internal family systems. What if healing wasn't something rare, something reserved for the lucky or the strong, but something already woven into the fabric of who you are? What if it wasn't about becoming someone new, but remembering someone ancient inside you, someone who never left? Imagine this. There is an energy so vast it holds galaxies in motion, so precise it arranges atoms into flesh. The same presence that paints light into stars is also quietly pulsing beneath your ribs, behind your sorrow, underneath the noise in your mind. In this model of healing, called internal family systems, we learn something simple and sacred. Inside each of us lies a whole inner world, not a metaphor, but a living system, a constellation of inner characters formed through our experiences. They are the voices inside, the ones who worry, the ones who fight, hide, perform, numb, long to be loved, or fear they'll never be safe. These parts are not signs of dysfunction. They are intelligent, devoted. They adapted when life required us to split from our truth to survive. Each one carries a burden, an emotion, a belief, a story. And it took on that burden so you wouldn't collapse. And if we don't silence these parts, we don't shame or override them. We get to know them gently, slowly, with reverence. And something remarkable happens when these inner protectors realize they are being met, not with control, or with curiosity. They begin to soften. They let us see what they've been protecting. Underneath them, we often find the exiled ones, the younger parts that carry heartbreak, fear, or aloneness they were never allowed to show. But this journey isn't one you walk alone, not even inside, because also within you, there is something else, something that is not a part at all, a kind of presence, unwounded, calm, loving, clear, and if we call this self. It is not something you earn. It does not come from outside. It is your original nature, what's left when you're not in battle. It arrives when you begin to turn towards your inner world, not with fear, but with welcome. Self is not perfect. It is profoundly human. It cries with your grief and listens to your rage. It sits beside you when the pain is too great for words. It doesn't perform. It simply is. And from this place, healing happens, not by force, not through techniques or clever tricks, but because when something wounded is truly seen, without judgment, it begins to transform. Engaging self-energy makes it possible to feel everything, not all at once, but in a way that is natural, human, and precisely paced for healing. Dissociation, those moments when we go blank or float away, isn't failure. It's wisdom. It's the soul's way of surviving what the body could not. But with time, presence, and care, even those parts can return to earth, can trust again. IFS is not a tool. It is a remembering. It is a sacred unfolding, where every protector gets honored, every exile gets welcomed home, and the self that was never lost gets to rise. No one is too broken. No one is too much. No part of you is unworthy of love. The spiral of healing has room for every voice inside you. Each one a star returning to orbit around the central sun, the real you. This isn't a fairy tale. It's the most ancient kind of truth, and it lives inside you. The call isn't outside. It's already rising in your bones, soft as breath, steady as light. Come as you are. You don't have to believe yet. You don't have to be ready. You just have to turn inward and listen. Everything you are is welcome. Everything you need is already within you.